Picture this. Ace Frehley, the spaceman of Kiss, stands before the cameras. His voice is steady, but beneath it lies decades of pent-up frustration. For years, rock fans speculated about the tensions within Kiss, the feuds, the power struggles, the betrayals. But now, Frehley is finally breaking his silence, and the world is about to hear a truth they never expected. At the heart of this storm stands one man, Gene Simmons, the demon, the mogul, the unstoppable force behind Kiss. But behind the fire-breathing theatrics, the money, the fame, lies a darker truth. A truth that Frehley, Peter Criss, and even Paul Stanley have seen firsthand. A truth that Simmons himself has fought to bury. On stage, Kiss was a united front, a spectacle of pure rock energy. But behind the scenes, it was a battleground. Ace Frehley saw Simmons for who he truly was, a man obsessed with control, power, and the relentless pursuit of success. Creative decisions? Simmons controlled them. Financial deals? Simmons dictated them. The future of Kiss? Simmons engineered it with or without the input of his bandmates. For Frehley, it was suffocating. At what point does a band stop being about the music and start being about the money? Simmons pushed for relentless commercialization. Kiss-branded action figures, comic books, even a Kiss coffin. To him, it wasn't just about rock and roll. It was about empire building. But for Frehley, it felt like selling out. The more Kiss transformed into a merchandise machine, the more he felt like a hired gun in the very band he helped create. The final straw came when Frehley realized that decisions were being made behind his back. Simmons and Paul Stanley were slowly cutting him out, shifting Kiss into their vision, leaving no room for his input. What was once a band of brothers had become a kingdom, and Simmons sat on the throne. Ace Frehley left, and Simmons didn't stop him. Because in Simmons' world, no one is bigger than the brand. Not Frehley, not Criss, not even Paul Stanley. Kiss would go on, with or without them. But Simmons' thirst for dominance wasn't limited to his own band. Gene Simmons versus the rock world Simmons wasn't just content with running Kiss. He wanted his name stamped across rock history. His feud with Eddie Van Halen made headlines when he claimed to have played a key role in Van Halen's rise to fame. The Van Halen brothers were furious. Simmons' tendency to rewrite history for his own gain didn't sit well with many in the industry. He dismissed grunge as a fad, mocked Aerosmith, and alienated himself from rock legends who once stood beside him. Even outside the music industry, his hunger for success led to failed ventures, from reality TV disasters to an ill-fated restaurant chain. To Simmons, business was everything. To everyone else, it was clear. Nothing was ever enough. The man behind the mask. Away from the stage, away from the cameras, Simmons' private life told a different story. His longtime relationship with Shannon Tweed, the former Playboy model who stood by his side, wasn't as perfect as it seemed. On red carpets, they smiled. Behind closed doors, scandals, rumors, and constant questions of loyalty. For years, Simmons bragged about his conquests, treating love like a game. But Tweed, she wasn't playing. Their reality show, Gene Simmons' Family Jewels, pulled back the curtain. Tweed's eyes told the real story, one of simmering disappointment, years of sacrifice, and a man who could never quite give her what she truly needed. Even his own children struggled under the weight of his larger-than-life persona. They had everything money could buy. But an emotional connection? That was something money could never provide. The legacy of Gene Simmons built an empire. He transformed Kiss into one of the biggest rock brands of all time. His ambition was unmatched. His influence, undeniable. But the cost? The friendships lost? The respect eroded? The personal sacrifices? In the end, Simmons' name will forever be etched in rock history. But his story? It's a cautionary tale, a reminder that no amount of fame, no mountain of wealth can ever replace the things that truly matter.